What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal, they also asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for support. But this video is entitled Red Pill Rage is Lucrative. It's going to grow into a big business. Two different ways. One, because it's necessary, and there's a lot of nonsense that goes on that fuels the rage. That's undeniable. Two, because some people use it as a crutch, and they'll keep it afloat as long as it's alive so it can hide their deficiencies. So, the first one. Everybody knows there's a lot of shenanigans out here, right? So, as long as this is going to continue, and this is pretty much how society works, these guys going to have a reason to be upset. You know, they're coming to quote-unquote red pill knowledge, and they're getting angry because they feel like they've got played, they've got duped. They've been sent out into society thinking one thing, and it was actually the opposite. And they feel like, you know, the people knew all the time that they wasn't going to be real with them. So, they're upset. Justifiably so. So, guess what? There's money in that. Because guys want to hear more of the information and the rhetoric, because this constant moving of the goalposts of the shenanigans is always more information, and guys can get madder and madder and madder because they thought they got away from this part. They go this way, something else. They go that way, it's something else. They go that way, it's something else. And thus you stay in some form of anger because you realize, you know, people are playing games everywhere you go. And that's going to change the whole scene, because the rage is real, is justified, and in some ways it's going to be taken out on folks, and it's going to be karma. So, you know, people might as well get used to it. I mean, red pill rage might fuel a male Oprah. Sally Jesse Raphael, you know, was a Ricky Lake, you know, because all of these stories just keep piling up. And if you notice, culture is this way to the point where everybody thinks it's cool. You know, thus there's a fallacy in, you know, some of the ladies telling them go get the bag. They're not saying go get your man. They're saying go get his cash. So you're not training them to go to get their man, and they're training them to go get his money. It's gonna make it more. Red pill rage is gonna be lucrative because a lot of guys are gonna get burnt in that situation, and they're gonna be pretty upset. Plus, you know, guys are waking up left and right, and they're like, oh, okay, this is what it is, no problem. Now you got guys looking for a not necessarily a way out, but they're looking at it like, you know, that's what that is. So you get new guys all the time coming up on the info, going down a rabbit hole, and thus it's gonna, you know, more and more people, more and more views, more and more talking, because people forget. MGTOW went from niche, small thing to it's out there. MRAs is out there. You know. Now the other part is also why it's gonna be lucrative. That's guys gonna use it as a crutch. Some guys are not going to self-improve because of their rage. And as long as you telling them what they want to hear, guess what? They're going to buy into it because they may not get the women they want, and they can blame it on all kinds of things. And they can see all these fallacies and these and blow holes in all these theories and all this shenanigans because of the red pill knowledge, right? But it also gives some people cover to not take a good look in the mirror. And when you're not going to take a good look in the mirror, you're not going to fix nothing. And I'm not saying fix it for to be higher on the S&V. I'm saying fix it for you. But some guys get so mad that they quit even on themselves. And as long as as long as the rage keeps you afloat, you have an enemy to be mad at. Some of y'all not gonna go to the barbershop. You're not gonna go to the gym. You're not gonna put down the junk food. You're not gonna learn a skill, trade, hobby. None of that, because you're gonna say you mad, and it doesn't matter. Some of y'all gonna be doing Twinkie and Snicker bar curls, ice cream sandwich curls, and saying it's not you, but it's you. And this is why it's gonna be lucrative, because the rhetoric will let you, get high because it's true, but it's gonna give you an out. And as long as you got somebody else to blame, it's all good. Because the same issues that we talk about with the other side, don't be surprised if they come on this side too. Some of the delusions, some of the false beliefs. Like, what I mean by false beliefs, there can be something that can be true, and it's in this red pill knowledge, but it's a false belief for you because you really don't fit that. You made it so that you fit it in your mind, so you can still be upset and not improve. So false belief, and people are gonna make money off it because this is the issue. Some guys just don't want to do better. Some guys just don't want to be better. It's just what it is. That's the reality, no matter how you slice it. So yeah, it's gonna be lucrative, and then and some guys are gonna get upset because it's lucrative. They're gonna feel like you should, red pill knowledge should be for the free. It should be a hookup. But you paid for everything else. You supported everything else. So what's the problem? And these two things are in some ways gonna meet at the top, and at some point a person's gonna have to come out of the rage and deal with some reality. Because as a business, like Antonio Brown would say, business is gonna be booming. Because in the manosphere, that's gonna get you consistent views, and if it's and numbers don't lie, that's what people want to hear about is red pill info. And you see a lot of brothers mad commenting too often, and they're stuck in it. They're not coming out of that, and they're gonna be new cats coming in it all the time because of how relationships are cultivated, and people are trained to deal with each other as far as men and women. So it's gonna be a lot of rage for years to come, and business will be booming. You know, you get a car, you get a car. I'm telling you, watch. It's gonna happen. Like, share, subscribe. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.